Thanks for coming out. We appreciate it. It's good to be back. Who's got the first question?
Let's start with the champ, please. Sean, you said quite a bit along the way that the result of that first fight between you two never really mattered. It hasn't held over you. But given some of the emotion this week, some of the exchanges this week, what does this fight mean to you now, and how important is it for you to get this win on Saturday?
Yeah, I'm very calm going into this fight. It's easy to be calm when you know you're going to knock someone the fuck out.
And you said it, this is a big fight, and it's got that big fight feel. I mean, technically there is one result, so given how big this is, you win on Saturday. Is there a need to do this a third time down the road to make sure that there's no question about the history of this series?
I wouldn't mind knocking him out 2 times.
Fair enough. Cheeto, I'll ask you. You're the only man that's ever had your hand raised against him. I know there's some question about how the fight went down, etc. But how does that factor into this, knowing that you've been in there and been able to walk away with a victory?
Say that again?
Yeah, mentally, psychologically, how much does that first result factor into this fight, knowing that you do have a win over Sean O'Malley?
Oh man, I'm ready to go. I'm healthy, I'm happy. I've been doing everything. I had the long road, but I'm here. And I'm gonna dig deep for that goal.
And last thing, Cheeto, I know it's tough for us to hear you, tough for you to hear us. Just can you tell us what this would mean to you, man? 10 years in the UFC, chasing this opportunity. You have become a superstar. The crowd is here for you. What would winning the title mean for you?
This is life-changing opportunity. I worked so hard for this moment. It's been 10 years in the company, and I've been loved every single second of my career, and I'm glad I'm fighting for the UFC goal. I love to be here.
Obviously, you're from Louisiana, but you call South Florida your home in camp. So I guess when they announced they were returning to Miami, how important was it for you specifically to be on this card to represent for South Florida?
Yeah, this is my second home, man. I lived here for 6 years. It's a short flight across the Gulf, Louisiana to here. I'm representing Louisiana here, representing Florida here. Get ready, man.
And obviously for years, you were the one, you wanted your shot against these guys, and then eventually you got it, and then it's been main events and title fights for you from that point on. Benoit is in that same position now where he wants his shot against you. So what type of fight are you expecting from him when you do get ready for your 5-round co-main event on Saturday?
He's gritty, it's gonna be war. This guy's finished his last 5 opponents. I'm coming to finish him. He's gonna do the same. It's gonna be crazy. Just enjoy the show.
Similar question for Benoit. Obviously, this is your first round fight, and you're fighting a guy like Dustin who's fought in the best lightweights that have ever been there. So I'm curious, what are you expecting from Dustin in there on Saturday?
Yeah, it's a huge honor for me to fight Dustin Poirier on this card. It's in home soil for him. I prepare hard to give him the biggest battle we can have. And the better fighter will win, and it will happen Saturday night. It will be a bloody war.
Question for Song Yadong, up here. Earlier this week, you declared yourself the best boxer in the bantamweight division. Piotr said at media day, let's see who is the best boxer when he does face off with you. So I'm curious, what do you expect from Piotr in there? Do you think he will stand in there with you and just box?
就是这个格斗周的时候。彼得岩说他是最好的，你说你是最好的拳击手，然后彼得岩也说他是最好的拳击手。你觉得这场比赛会两人一直打战力吗？
He's a great fighter. I'm also honored to fight with him, and he's a top-level former champion. But everything can happen in the fight. I'm ready not knock him out. How about you?
I show him who is best boxer. I 7-0 train boxing. I have a lot of fights in boxing. I smash this guy. Thank you so much.
Question for
This
Shorter.
different level.
Question for Sean O'Malley. Yesterday, Sean, you asked the media to ask Cheeto what you DM'd him. He didn't tell us. He did say it was weird, but he didn't tell us. Can you clear up? What exactly have you guys been messaging about?
Hey, that's up to him to tell you. I might tweet it later. I don't know. If he doesn't want to tell you, he doesn't got to. I might tweet it later. We'll see.
Question for MVP. Michael, you're here in the big leagues, massive press conference. I see you enjoying the energy. What is it like to finally reach the UFC and be here at one of these sort of days?
You know what? All I can say right now is, wow, the passion in here is crazy. Wow. I'm gonna bring that back to you. Don't worry, Saturday night, I'm gonna bring that back to you. But I just wanna say, UFC has a new MVP.
For you, Kevin, obviously we've all seen the highlights. We've seen the knockouts that MVP can do. But how do you think his wins over those Bellator guys rank against the guys you fought in the UFC?
You know, they know. We all know what the difference is. Ask the boss what the difference is. Shit, it's the reason why y'all pay for UFC fights and not Bellator fights, right? I thought so.
My first question is for Gilbert Burns. Gilbert, I guess, first off, what does it mean to hear that ovation today after last time you were here, the crowd was a little more split, but pretty firmly behind you today? What was it like to hear that ovation when you walked out today?
I love it. I love it. We're gonna put on a show Saturday night. We're gonna put on a show. Make sure you get your ticket. Show up. It's gonna be an amazing card, and Miami gonna be one of the official homes for the UFC.
And you have a tough rising star in Jack Della Maddalena in front of you. Have you been impressed with what he's done so far in the UFC?
For sure. He's tough. He beat my guy Kevin Holland. It was a good fight. This guy's tough. And we're gonna put on a show Saturday night. I like the guy, respect the guy. Very, very tough. It's gonna be a good fight.
And for Jack, on the flip side of that coin, walking into hostile territory, is this something that you're going to have to block out on Saturday, or does that come easy to you?
Yeah, I appreciate it, you know, and I look forward to stealing all his fans on Saturday night.
And for you, Gilbert's always been at the top of this division, right in line for a title shot for the last couple of years. So for you, what kind of statement would you make with a win over him, do you think?
Yeah, big statement, you know, cruise right into the top 5 and bounce.
Question for Dana. Dana, the turnout in Miami here is always amazing. I mentioned this to you a while ago, but I'm going to ask you now. Is there an opportunity that the UFC returns here for UFC 305?
I'm literally standing here watching. This is one of the most electric press conferences of all time. So Saturday night, $13.75 million gate. We broke our record from last time, the highest gate ever in the arena history. Miami, you are awesome. Thank you.
Question for Sean O'Malley. It's a rare occasion where you're not unanimously the fan favorite. How do you deal with that? And is that extra motivation for Saturday night?
Cheeto's a fucking pinata. Peter Yan's one fight away from bare knuckle boxing, and Marab's nose more crooked than Joe Biden. Let's fucking go, baby!
Pregunta para Chito Vera. Tienes el apoyo de toda la comunidad hispana. ¿Sientes la presión de los de Ecuador y la comunidad hispana para hacer historia este fin de semana?
Más que presión es puro amor. El amor se siente, el apoyo se siente. Y Ecuador va a tener su primer campeón mundial.
There's no pressure. I'm ready on Saturday to become the world champion.
Vamos, 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 vamos. Enseñémosle a este payaso quién va a ganar. Háganle saber. La barra brava.
Durinho. Durinho. É um casamento entre um veterano como você com um upcomer como o Madalena. está buscando ainda seu espaço na organização. É um casamento que agrada muitos fãs. Mas por vezes a gente viu que o veterano às vezes não gosta, não aceita muito esse tipo de duelo. Foi difícil para você aceitar? Ou você esperava um atleta com uma posição no ranking parecida com a sua?
You're a veteran and you're coming in and facing a guy who's coming up, and a lot of times veterans don't like that position. Are you okay with this fight?
Yeah, for sure.
Responde. Português.
Luta muito dura. Para mim foi fácil de aceitar. Eu tô vindo de derrota, eu tenho que pegar uma vitória para ir pro cinturão, então vai ser fácil. Vou para ganhar essa luta aí. Me ofereceram, me deram o nome, eu falei que sim.
It's a tough fight. You know, it wasn't a hard decision at all to accept this fight. I'm coming off a loss, so I need a win to get to the belt. So as soon as he offered it to me, I said yes.
Ao longo da semana, você falou que aprendeu que precisa escutar o seu corpo. Ano passado, a gente viu que você fez 3 lutas em 5 meses. Me explica melhor uma coisa. Como você pode garantir, até para os fãs, que você vai escutar o seu corpo, que não vai cometer esse tipo de erro? E eu já te pergunto, é possível que você lute no UFC Rio esse ano?
You said during this week that you need to listen to your body. You know, we saw you last year having 3 fights in 5 months, and you said that you need to take some time, but I'll ask you right now, is it possible to see you in UFC Rio?
Yeah, if everything goes good on Saturday, Dana give me a good opponent. If everything goes good, yeah, we think about Rio, but main focus is going to be Jack Madalena Saturday night.
Go ahead.
John Bernard with KO Sports. This one's for Sean. Sean, Cheeto said his game plan is to go straight for your legs. What are your thoughts on his game plan, and are you prepared for his leg kicks to avoid what happened in the first fight?
I'm gonna just kick him in the lips, baby. You can kick my legs all you want, but my leg's gonna be on his fucking chin, so.
Another one for Cheeto. Cheeto, we've saw what's happened throughout the week. He's called you out in the hotel. He's sending you DMs. What are your thoughts on that? And do you think he's playing mind games to throw you off your fight?
Everything is mental in life. I'm prepared, I'm ready, I'm feeling good. And honestly, it's how you handle it. The rest, fuck the noise. Fuck the noise.
And last one for Dana. This is one of the most stacked cards of the year. Was it difficult to put on a show for UFC 300 with such a stacked 298 and 299?
I mean, that's this year. When you look at how this year played out, I love the card in Anaheim too. This is a great card. We got 300, we got International Fight Week, and then we got the Spear. And then when you see the stuff that we have lined up for the end of this year too, I know we say this every year, but this might be the baddest year ever in the history of the company. So here we go. It's all good.
Hola.
Go ahead, sir.
Chito, en representación de toda América Latina, Sean O'Malley ha pasado diciendo que tú le ganaste por suerte, que fue suerte y solamente suerte. ¿Qué va a pasar luego de 4 años en esta pelea? Y escucha a toda la gente que dice Chito, Chito, Chito. No solo gente de Ecuador, sino gente de toda América Latina que cree que el nuevo campeón de la 135 está acá. ¿Qué le dices a la gente?
La suerte me sonríe y me seguirá sonriendo por mi trabajo fuerte, por las ganas que le meto y por todo lo que he hecho durante todos los años.
Madre.
Nunca me he rendido y lo que diga este pendejo, pues, no importa.
Chito, te entrevisté hace 10 años, exactamente en tu debut en el UFC 180, en tu pelea contra Marcos Beltrán. Fue un debut impresionante, llorabas. 10 años después, hoy tienes la oportunidad de ser el campeón mundial. Por primera vez un ecuatoriano. ¿Qué le dices a las nuevas generaciones y a la gente que está buscando un sueño?
El camino es largo y para muchos a veces es un poco más difícil que para otros. Pero si no te detienes vas a llegar a lograr esa meta. Y el secreto de todo es no parar, seguir hacia adelante y buscar tus sueños.
The first question. It's been 4 years since your first fight with Sean. He's been saying that it was pure luck. What do you have to say about that? Chito says, you know, luck is as you created with a lot of hard work. You created in the gym, and let's have some luck again.
Go ahead.
Hola.
tal? Jack Enríquez de Ecuador también. Mi pregunta para Marlon Chito Vera. El día de ayer, Sean O'Malley dijo que va a finalizar la pelea, que te va a dormir, pero parece que no recuerda que a ti nadie nunca te ha sometido ni te ha noqueado. ¿Qué le dices a eso?
Pues mi trabajo inalcanzable es lo que me ha traído acá, la ética de trabajo, mis ganas y mis sueños por ser campeón mundial. Lo que O'Malley diga, pues, son solo palabras y no opinión. Yo estoy preparado para todo y el día sábado, si tengo que sangrar, voy a sangrar, pero voy a ser campeón mundial.
I came here to be the UFC
Ahora
world champion.
tienes
I
también-
prepared for everything, so I'm going to be the world champion on Saturday.
Ahora también tienes al lado a Son Yadong, que el día de ayer dijo que también estaba harto de decir que tú ganaste la pelea y que le dicen a él este tema. ¿Aceptarías un Yadong Vera 2?
Son Yadong tiene que enfocarse en su oponente y yo en el mío. Por ahora, Son Yadong lo único que puede hacer es anhelar algo. Que no jode y que se enfoque en su vida.
Right now, I have this fight to focus in front of me. We'll see what happens after this.
Go ahead, sir.
Our question is for Song Yadong. So this is Migu China. 亚东，刚刚你的对手彼得言说他想要在比赛当中击倒你，想要再摧毁你，你对此有什么回应 ？So moments ago, Peter Yan said he's in the fight, he's going to smack you. But what's your style? What kind of technique you want to show to the world, show to the Peter Yan?
You know, Peter is tough, but I'm tougher. I'll knock him out on Saturday night. You guys will see. Time will tell.
2-0 mouse. A couple years ago, you fought with Cheeto, and you won a fight, and now he's become the new challenger for the title. What you saw about Cheetos?
Hey, Chito, it's time to book a fight. Please win the fight and count me out, okay?
Focus on your fight first. You know, don't try to wipe your eyes before you take a shot.
Chito ain't winning
Focus.
this. No, I might as well not talk about this.
And so you are one of the most potential fighters in this world. So anything that you want to say to the Miami fans, to the fans around the world?
What's up, Miami? I'm coming! Welcome, Kung Fu Monkey Shoe!
All right, last question right here. Where are you? Oh, good. Go ahead, ma'am. Is it you? Go ahead.
Ok, para Chito. Una sola cosa, Chito. Ya te hemos visto en algunas peleas. ¿Cómo hacer para volver a lo que hiciste en el 2020? ¿Cómo hacer? ¿Qué hacer con Sean O'Malley para volver a derrotarlo?
El día sábado voy a salir preparado, voy a salir fuerte y le voy a arrancar la cabeza.
I prepared, I'm very strong, and I'm going to take his head off.
Miami, you're incredible. I can't wait for Saturday night. Thanks for coming out today.